Hello there. I am John Harder, aka WealthWith. You know, the internet, your home-based business has really, has become. The internet has become part of building home-based businesses for the past number of years, on increasingly so. But there's something that I've noticed about that. I've been an online marketer for quite a number of years, but what I've been noticing is that there aren't very many programs on the internet, that really kick ass, as it were. When it comes to really creating an income that brings you to higher levels. And what I want to share with you today is one of those opportunities. It's one of those home-based businesses that there isn't a carbon copy of. There isn't one that is parallel to it. Okay, so a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, I was into several different, I had money on quite a few platforms that were doing, trading, crypto trading and so on. And of course, I would put my Bitcoin in and they would then trade with it and supposedly pay me. Well, the pay never came, and eventually the platforms closed down. Well, there were plenty of parallels. There were, I don't know, 5, 6, or 7 of them. And yeah, they would pay for a while, they'd pay for a while. People would, they paid long enough that people would get confident. You knew somebody who had gotten paid, somebody you knew from the internet as well that was into those type of programs, and you realized that, oh yeah, okay, so they paid. All right, so then those were the ones that you would build, and other ones you kind of don't pay attention to unless you heard that they were paying. Okay. But eventually, they still closed down and your coin was gone. Well, I got some coin myself and just bought some coin last year in January, just to test the waters for myself and stuff. And sure enough, I gained some real good profits within the first couple of months. But then the price went back down, and I ended up writing the price down. I didn't know what to do, okay? And because I was thinking that once you buy, you just hang on. And, it's kind of like you get in the vehicle, you fasten your seatbelt so you can't fly out, so sort of thing. It's just, no matter what the vehicle does, you're strapped to it. Excuse me there. You're strapped to it, right? So I lost just about all the profits I had made. And so all in all, yeah, I had made some money, but I lost a lot of money. Okay. Now, all right. Now, having said that, what I want to present to you is a home-based business. It's one business, but it has 2 opportunities. Okay. So the first opportunity being that of trading safely in the cryptocurrency market. Okay. And the second, that of earning by with a referral program. Okay, now I'll say it right now, both of these opportunities are outstanding. Okay, as I said earlier, there isn't a carbon copy, there isn't a duplicate, there isn't anything that is anywhere near as yielding the amount of profits that these two opportunities do. Okay, all right, so having said that, maybe I've raised your expectations, but that's okay, because we have already plenty of testimonials that back up what I'm about to show you here, that it is true. All right, so let us go and have a look. How about that? All right, so here we are. The slideshow starts out with a very simple question. You want profit. Well, if you stuck around this long in my video, then I'm gonna assume, yep, I'm gonna assume that's exactly what you want, because that's what most of us want, right? So one business, two opportunities, as I already also mentioned. And now opportunity number one is crypto cycles and trends trading. And why? Why crypto cycles and trends trading? And as you can see up at the top here, it says no more guesswork. Well, let's define that a little more, okay? So if it's no more guesswork, you probably know what I just referred to, or how I just, what I just told you that I had experienced after buying my first crypto. Well, that was all by guesswork. But now we're taking the guesswork out, and as I will show you in a bit. Okay, so we asked the question, why crypto cycles and trends trading? Because it's the oldest and most reliable way to make money in the crypto markets. It can be done by anyone at any time, start with any amount of money. Now, I don't know how familiar you've ever been with the old stock markets, which they've propped up again for another little bit. I don't know for how long, but anyway. You had to be quite rich, you know, in order to even participate. And your money was still at just as high of a risk, okay? Now, what about here? Well, as I had just mentioned, we can now remove the risk. We can now take the guesswork out and actually trade intelligently in the crypto market, okay? Now, I don't claim to say that there is now 0% risk of, you know, that there is absolutely no risk. I wouldn't, that's not my point. My point is that the percentages of gains for years now have proven to be absolutely phenomenal, okay? So the risk factor, well, that would lie with you, I suppose. All right, so let's, so buy low and sell high. That is the, you know, how it works. That's the only way to profit, you know, buy low and sell high. That's it. So, and here we have a picture of what it looks like, what buying low and selling high looks like, okay? So we've got the top 5 performing coins. I'm guessing that's what they were in 2017. I don't really know if that's the case, but it may have been. But anyhow, these here 5 coins, this is what they yielded in 2017, buying in January and selling in December. So Bitcoin, $100 worth, purchase, sold for 1,440. Ethereum, $100 purchase, sold for 8,750. That's a pretty impressive gain there. Litecoin, $100 purchase, selling out for $5,000. Monero, $100 purchase, $2,400 sell. And Dash, buying 100, selling at 8,890. Now those are some pretty significant profits there, okay? So you have $500 purchase yielding $26,440. So now that is what buying low and selling high looks like. But the $1 million question is how, like, when do you sell and when do you buy? When do you buy, when do you sell? You see, that's where I was stuck last year. That's where I was stuck in 2017 when I had made some 30-some thousand, I don't remember really exactly how much, but when I had made significant money, I could have pulled my profits out, but I had no idea what to do when I didn't have Python signals. But now we do, okay? So the $1 million question is, when should you buy and when should you sell, right? So that is where Mariusz Landman comes in, okay? Mariusz Landman, he is our chief data analyst. And now he has 30+ years of combined work in complex system auditing, global trend, data, and algorithm forecast modeling. Woo! Well, that's just a fancy way of saying that he has developed an algorithm program, computerized program, that where you can put data in from past experiences and circumstances and all things concerned, and it will project the future of future happenings, okay? So what he's done 5 years ago, he plugged that in, his algorithm into the crypto market, and it has yielded phenomenal results. Okay, so when Wall Street was yelling buy, Mariusz Landman was telling his subscribers something different. Remember last year when the Bitcoin was going up to like $20,000? Well, the people that were on Mariusz's list, at his advice, pulled their profits out at 19.5, where the rest of us went over the edge like falling off the cliff of Niagara Falls in a barrel. Okay, so okay, so what does it take to get your hands on that type of data, right? Well, you have to be a subscriber. It's really that simple, just a subscriber. You don't have to be smart, you don't have to be a professional. You just have to have a subscription. All right, so the subscriptions, these are the packages that are available, okay? So you just simply come in as where you fit in, right? So now two things happen when you buy one of these subscriptions. You get access to the trading data so that you can trade intelligently, but also you are then placed in the matrix, a 2x18 matrix. Okay, so now in that matrix, there's different levels of payment depending on the packages. And these here 4 packages, the top or the first 4 packages here, they all pay a 10% direct referral bonus, which is over and above what the matrix pays out. The Lifetime Galaxy pays out 15% direct referral commissions, okay? Now this is, there's only 1,000 of these packages sold. So the rest of them that's all that'll be available is these 4 here. Okay, so now If you come in at $50, you'll have 30 days access and you'll get paid on 6 levels in the matrix. As we'll go over that and show you the matrix as well, what that looks like, okay? If you're a gold member, you pay $150, you get 90 days access, and you get paid on 9 levels in the matrix. If you're a platinum member, which is a $50 savings, you get access for 180 days, and you get paid on 12 levels in the matrix at 48%. If you are a Galaxy 500 member, which is 1 year access, for a limited time, it's actually 3 extra months, but 1 year access and 18 levels pay of 65.5%. And the Lifetime Galaxy, you get unlimited access, $1,000, but you get unlimited access and direct referral commission of 15%, but in the same pay in the matrix as the Galaxy 500. Okay, so let us take a closer look at what actually do you get when you buy these packages, okay? So what you get, Mariusz's timely trading report for the top 40 cryptos, private Zoom meetings with Mariusz and team, email notifications, and private Telegram group, plus 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Okay, so let's take a closer look at that 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Okay, so opportunity number 2, revenue share plan, RSP. Here, the 5.1 million annual income roadmap. Okay, so the guidelines for that roadmap are as follows. 2 by 18 forced matrix. You do not have to refer any new subscribers in order to earn within your matrix. All commissions are paid in Bitcoin, all right? So you get in with Bitcoin and you also get out with Bitcoin. Now, I mean, being able to earn without sharing the program, that's awesome. But wouldn't you share it anyways, even if there wasn't any commissions? I sure certainly would. Still share it with other people. And that gives you 10% extra bonus over and above the matrix payout. All right, let's have a closer look at that matrix. So the roadmap to 5.1 million annual income, what does that look like in the matrix? The matrix is set up with the idea of everybody having picked the Galaxy 500 package, which is the lowest pay with the lowest subscription with the highest pay. All right. All right, so let's have a closer look at that. Now, what the 2 by 18 matrix looks like, basically here is that here we have the levels in the first paragraph. Then we have the percentages per level. Then we have the amount of people per each level. Then we have the amount of pay on each level. And then we have the final actual total payout, matrix payout on each level. Now let's look at if you were, say you were a silver member, you would be getting paid to the 6th level as we looked at, as we noticed in the package there, right? So you would have 64 people on your bottom level, and you would have that would pay you $960, and you would have a total matrix payout yearly residual income of $2,250. Now, if you are a gold member, you get paid to the 9th level, then you'd have 512 people in on the bottom level, and you'd be paid $7,680 on this level, a total matrix payout of $18,250, which is already more than most people live on. Now, depending on where you live in the world, you might find that hard to believe, but that is still nonetheless true. Okay, so if you were a platinum member, you'd be getting paid 12 levels, which is 496 people, $61,000 on that level, and $61,440 pay on this level, and a total matrix payout of $146,250 yearly residual income. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than most people with a fairly good paying job. But then the Galaxy, if you're a Galaxy member, you'd be paid on all 18 levels, and you'd have 262 people in the bottom level. Sorry, 262,144 people, paying you $1,966,080, a total matrix payout of yearly residual income of $5,102,410. How is that for pay? All right, so the question is, are there any Galaxy 1000 lifetime packages left available for you? I am not sure that there are, but I believe there still are. And the best thing would be to get on it as fast as you can to find out, right? That would be what I'd be doing. Okay, so that is. So if you watch this presentation and you decided, hey, it's not for me, you know what? I wish you all the best in where you are going, whatever it is you are doing. And I want to thank you for spending your time watching this. However, if you see the benefit, and this is for you, then again, I want to thank you, and I want to welcome you, and I want to tell you that, I want to urge you to get plugged in right away. Find out if you can still get that 1,000, that package, because paying once and getting paid for years and years down the road sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Okay? Now, do subscribe to my newsletter. I will be sending you the information to get started, to sign up and to get started, and also the information for our Facebook, our Telegram groups to get plugged in, so that you can be in on our training, on our Q&As, on all of the things that we do that makes it easy for people to move and get and start getting results fast. Okay. All right. So I want to get you plugged in as quick as possible so you can start making money. Okay. So with that said, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you inside. Peace.